What's up YouTube? Anything Billy here. Today on the channel we are going to be doing front brakes and rotors on a 2013 Honda Civic. So let's get started. So tools you'll need for this application. You'll need a 12mm socket and ratchet to take off the caliper. You'll need a 17mm socket and ratchet to take off the caliper bracket. You'll need an impact screwdriver to take the Phillips bolts out. I've already tried with the regular screwdriver and can't take them off. A straight screwdriver, a caliper compression tool, lube for the slides, and no job is complete unless you have a hammer. So to start off with, you'll have to use the impact screwdriver to get these Phillips screws out. Remember before you start to take the brake cap off, put a rag over it. That way when you push the pistons back in, the air is easier to escape. So you want to take your 12mm wrench, take the top bolt loose, take the bottom bolt loose. There we go. So here's the caliper. So next thing to do, I'm going to take the brakes off of there. Here's why we're replacing the rotors, metal to metal. And we can take our compression tool, put it on one of the ears, and slowly and gently push it in. Next, we want to take the caliper bracket off. Use the 17mm. Top bolt. Bottom bolt. Next, you want to take the slides out and lubricate them. Remember, be real easy on the rubber here so you don't rip it. That way no water or contaminants can get into it. Remember to do one at a time. You don't get them mixed up on which one's the top and which one's the bottom. As you can see, this one has a little rubber piece on the tip. And add a nice coat of lubrication. Get back on there. Stick it back in there. Make sure it seals real good. Next, you want to take the rotor off. Okay, it's stuck on there, it seems like. Let's hit it a few times with the hammer. Come on. Okay. Being stubborn. There we go. There we go. All right. Next, you want to get the rotor. Good. Perfect. Make sure you line up the bolt holes for the little Phillips bolts to be able to screw in there to hold the. Next step is to reinstall the caliper bracket. The bottom bolt in first. Okay. Use your 17mm. I like to give them a few taps. Okay. Next thing is, we'll take off the old hardware. We will be reinstalling the brand new hardware. Just like the last Honda video, they give me a bunch of different ones for different applications. So I have to make sure I get the right ones. Nope, that one's not the right one. Okay. So far I haven't got any of the right applications. There we go, there we go. I got, nope. Yep, I think it's right. Get the hammer. Yep, all right. The hardware's not hitting the new rotor. Grab the top. Yep, there we go. It's into place. Also make sure it's not heating the rotor. All right, next you want to put the brakes pads on there. This one has the squealer, so everyone I've ever done is went on the back. There we go. Brakes are back into place. Grab the caliper. Grab the bolts. Okay. These are 12mm. Just snug them up. If you noticed on this Honda, the last couple cars I've done, the caliper has been on this side, and on this Honda, it's on the front side. That's just how they mount it. Some mount them on the front, some mount them on the back, but this one's on the front. So now that the brakes and rotors are done on this, now we'll move to the driver's side. All right, so there's one thing that I forgot to do on this side, is I forgot to put these little springs in there. So I've already took it back apart. I put the spring on the top and bottom, tighten the bolts back. So we're over here on the driver's side now. got to snug these up. All right, there you go. The driver's side front brakes and rotors are put on. The passenger side front brakes and rotors are put on. Only thing left to do is put the wheels and tires back on and torque them. And then take it for a test drive. Alright, now that I've got the wheels and tires put back on this thing, as you can see, that hubcap over on the passenger side was giving me a fit. Well, there you have it, folks. Front brakes and rotors on a 2013 Honda Civic. Before you take her for a test drive, make sure you got the cap back on the reservoir and the fluid is full with brake fluid. Give the brakes a few good pumps to make sure they're pumped up before you take off. And as always, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching my videos. If you like what I do, please subscribe to the channel. So until next time, bye now.